Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about my top 10 cozy fragrances in my collection. And before I get started, I wanted to mention that I only chose one fragrance from each house because cozy fragrances are some of my favorites, and I have quite a few houses where I have so many cozy fragrances to choose from, and I didn't want to make it all about one fragrance house. So I'm going to get started with a couple of fragrances that I had on my fragrance tray for the month of October because they are so cozy, and go from there. So the first one is from Diptyque, and this is L'Eau Papier. And L'Eau Papier is a really beautiful fragrance that was created to smell like the scent of like ink on paper. And to me, you definitely get that sort of sense from it, though I don't necessarily think that's exactly what it smells like. There is this very prominent steamed rice note in this that is really cozy and comforting, along with a really beautiful, clean, fresh musk, and along with a beautiful sort of woody sense. And I am just in love with this fragrance right now. It's what I'm wearing today, and it is just so cozy and comforting. It gives me all the cozy fall feels in a bottle, and I am just obsessed with it. Another fragrance I have been wearing quite a bit already this month is from Glossier. This is Glossier You, and this is Rev. And this version of Glossier You is like the gourmand version of Glossier You. I believe it's a buttercream note in this, but it's sort of like this bittersweet note combined with musk, combined with a little bit of powderiness. And there's something about this that is just so addictive. I've been wearing it quite a bit, not only around my house, but also to bed. And it is just all things cozy. I could have chosen any of the versions of Glossier You as a cozy fragrance, but this one is the one that's giving me all the cozy feels right now. Before I forget to mention, please forgive my nails. I need to get another manicure. I got a manicure before I went away to Asheville, so it's been, almost 2 weeks, and I just haven't taken the polish off. It looks terrible right now. So the next cozy fragrance on my list is from Tom Ford, and this is Tobacco Vanille. And Tobacco Vanille is one of the first fragrances I think about when fall comes around. It's this really beautiful tobacco and vanilla fragrance that is so cozy, so comforting. Every time I wear it, I get compliments. People ask me what I'm wearing. And yeah, I don't get to wear it quite a lot or quite as much, I would say, since moving to Florida. But on nights when I do get the opportunity to wear this, I think it is one of the most sexy fragrances and one of my favorites in my collection. Another deep, dark, sexy, and cozy fragrance in my collection is from YSL. This is Baby Cat. And Baby Cat is this really beautiful vanilla that is really deep, dark, and delicious. It's combined with some incense and some pepper, and oh, it's spicy, it is like warm, it's cozy, it's a little bit powdery, and it just gives me all the soft, cozy feels. And I am like now going to want to spray this on later because it is so intoxicating. YSL Baby Cat, another one of my favorite cozy fragrances. Another cozy fragrance that is a woody fragrance combined with a little bit of freshness is from Erin. This is Cedar Violet. And from the moment I first ever sprayed this, I knew I had to have it in my collection. This is such a cozy, comforting, beautiful cedar fragrance combined with a little bit of powdery violet that gives it a little bit of freshness, but it's not too overly clean and not too overly woody. It's like the perfect transitional season fragrance. So love wearing this both in the fall and in the spring, and yeah, definitely one that I will probably be adding to my tray soon. Another cozy fragrance that entered my collection this year is from Mizensir, and this is Ambre Magique. And this beautiful, magical amber fragrance is like nothing else in my fragrance collection. It is deep, it's dark, it's a little bit spicy, it's very ambery, and it's really, really, really cozy and comforting. I am waiting for the weather to cool down just a bit to wear this out of the house, but again, now that I'm smelling it right now, I want to spray it on later. It is such a beautiful fragrance. Some people say this is a little bit masculine. I tend to wear a lot of fragrances that people feel are like right on the cusp of like feminine, masculine. Really doesn't matter to me. If I like it and it makes me feel happy, especially the cozy, comforting ones, I definitely will reach for them, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. My next cozy fragrance is from the brand Commodity, and this is Commodity Milk. And this fragrance is so comforting and so cozy. This is a marshmallows roasted over the fire, basically, fragrance. It's marshmallow, it's vanilla, it's woody, and it is just absolutely glorious. And it just gives me all the fall vibes and makes me want to throw on a cashmere sweater. So absolutely love this fragrance. Another one that is giving me all the cozy feels right now. My next cozy fragrance is probably the fragrance I think of when I think of warm fragrances in my collection. As soon as I smell this, I instantly just feel warm. And this is from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is Gentle Fluidity Gold. And this fragrance, like I said, it just gives me all the warm, cozy feels. Quite a big projection on this one. Definitely get a lot of compliments when I wear it. It is cozy, soft, comforting. It just like wraps you up in this blankety, beautiful vanilla combined with woodiness and spices. And it's glorious. This is like one of my favorite fragrances to wear during the fall season and probably the warmest fragrance in my collection. My next cozy fragrance is from Van Cleef & Arpels, and this is Bois Doré. And Bois Doré is this beautiful tonka vanilla fragrance with a little bit of woodiness and powderiness that all of my Van Cleef & Arpels fragrances seem to have. They have like this overwhelming sense of powder that you get along with whatever other notes are in the fragrance, and it just makes it so soft and so like cozy. They do not have a big projection. They are not loud. They are just like soft, and they're like a whisper of a scent. And my last cozy fragrance on this list is the first one I actually thought of when I decided to make this video. It is from Maison Margiela Replica, and this is By the Fireplace. And By the Fireplace is one of those fragrances that smells, or all of, I would say, Maison Margiela Replica fragrances are supposed to replicate a scent memory, and this one is like you were sitting by a fireplace. And anyone who lives in a warmer climate and maybe doesn't have a fireplace, like myself, this is like the perfect fragrance of just like burning wood and this beautiful, cozy vanilla. Absolutely love this. I spray this on whenever I think about kind of chilly weather. It reminds me, for whatever reason, of the month of November more than like October. Because I think of October as being very much like the foliage and the leaves coming off the trees. And this is when it's gotten so cold that you like need to burn a fire to keep warm outside. Then you throw this one on and it's absolutely glorious. So those are my top 10 cozy fragrances from my collection. I would love to know what some of your favorite cozy scents are. Please leave it in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.